What does it actually mean to abandon the Quran? The answer might just surprise you.
This powerful complaint comes from right inside the pages of the Quran itself. Is it just about a book gathering dust on a shelf, or is it something way deeper?
Well, the clues are right there in the text. The verses just before this lay it all out.
It starts with this cry of regret about who a person chose to trust as their guide.
They put their absolute trust in a Khalil, a close friend or human authority figure.
And here's the crucial part. This guide actually led them away from the original message.
Away from the dhikr, which is another name for the reminder, the Quran itself.
So you see the pattern? A clear, three-step process that leads to abandonment.
And this leads to the Quran becoming mahjuran, something actively set aside.
The verb used here means they took or they made. This isn't passive neglect, it's a choice.
So how does this active abandonment look today? It can happen even if you recite it daily.
Think about the practice of treating the Quran kind of like a book of spells.
When you break it down, you see this huge contrast between guidance and ritual.
The Quran itself asks this question, pushing us to go deeper than just the surface.
It calls for tadabbar, a deep, meaningful reflection on what it's actually saying.
Lots of people recite specific chapters for blessings, and they do it with sincere devotion.
But here's the catch. Do they actually know what those chapters mean? That's the disconnect. And amazingly, the book warns against this exact thing, knowing it only through wishful thinking.
That word, amaniyi, is about imposing your own desires onto the text instead of listening to it.
So when the goal becomes some kind of magical result, the real guidance gets left behind.
Again, the book states its own purpose very clearly, to be reflected on.
And that's the real question, isn't it? Is it a source of guidance, or is it being used as something else entirely?